Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about my December monthly favorites. I have a lot of things here, and I also have some fails to talk about as well, which one or two of the fails might surprise you a little bit. I hope I don't get too much flack from it, but yeah, two things just didn't work out for me this month. And then I have some skincare to talk about, some makeup favorites, some hair care, and then jewelry that I've been loving as well. So yeah, lots of things to chat about, so we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first favorite is a lip favorite, and it's a lip gloss. It's by Too Faced. It's their Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Peach Fuzz. First of all, the color is so perfect. It's just like a gorgeous peachy nude pink. More on like the nude side, I would say, but it has a decent amount of pigment to it. But my favorite part about this gloss, it feels so creamy and hydrating on the lips. It's one of those lip products that you can apply and throughout the day your lips just feel more and more moisturized, and it literally is a lip treatment in a lip gloss. It's so good. It has coconut oil in it and peach extract, so it smells amazing because of the peach, and then you get the hydration from the coconut oil, and yeah, I love the color so much. It's pretty as a lip topper, or I love it on its own as well, but this has been living in my purse. I've been loving this. And then my second lip favorite is, well, this kind of goes together. This is part of the Becca Khloe and Malika collection. I picked up 2 items from the collection, and I have not been able to put these 2 products down. Oh my gosh. So first, let's talk about this lipstick. I got this shade Yours Truly. This is one of Malika's lipsticks, and it's just a perfect brownie nude. And I was so excited when I got this because I'm always a little hesitant with brownie nudes because I don't know, sometimes they just can wash me out. I just feel like I need some pink to my lips, but this shade is just so perfect. But I was so happy when I saw this color because it reminds me so much of the ColourPop Lippie Sticks in the shade Cookie. It was the only brownie nude that I found to like work with my skin tone. And of course they discontinued that lipstick. I was so upset. I still have it, but I hate to recommend it because you guys can't pick it up. But the shade is just perfect if you're into a brownie nude. It has like just a hint of peach to it. I think they describe it as actually a pinky neutral, but I feel like it's more on the brown side. But it is just, oh, such a pretty color. It's just like I said, that perfect brownie nude. It's just so good. And the lipstick formula is so creamy. The formula reminds me a lot of the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche formula because it's super like hydrating and moisturizing, but it goes on really creamy. But I feel like this goes on even a little bit more smooth than the Bite lipsticks do. I feel like they can tug a little bit, but this just applies so smooth and it's just so creamy. And it just feels like a luxury lipstick. Like the packaging is so satisfying because it has that like fun magnetic closure. I don't know, there's just something about that for me, and yeah, the packaging is just really nice, and I love a gold package. So yeah, I love that lipstick. And this palette, oh my gosh, another thing that's been living in my makeup bag. I am a sucker for a face palette. Anytime I see a palette with a bronzer, highlights, and blush, I feel like I always go for it because I just feel like they're so convenient to keep in your bag. But these colors are so gorgeous. They're so perfect. I picked up the Khloe palette. The Malika palette is just slightly darker, and those shades, they look a little bit more pigmented than this palette. But I have been loving these colors so much. The blush shade actually really surprised me. So when you look in the pan, I feel like here are the 2 blush shades right here, but they look almost like they're going to be more of a highlight. The blush color up here, I would definitely say is more of like a blush topper. It's like a peachy, like intense highlight that I probably wouldn't wear alone, but it looks gorgeous over any blush color. But this blush right here is so pretty. It's like a pretty like coral blush, and it just gives such a pretty flush to the cheeks. I'm wearing it today. It's just like, it's subtle, but it adds that like intense highlight. Like you almost can skip a highlight with this. Now I do have the champagne highlight over top of it, so it looks, you know, way more intense on my cheeks than it actually swatches. But oh, these colors are just so gorgeous. And the bronzer is really nice too. It's definitely more on the fair side, but for my skin tone it works perfect. And it has the slightest amount of sheen to it. No like shimmer or glitter flecks or anything like that. And I was actually really surprised by the formula of these powders. They're really just like smooth and seamless on the skin. I feel like a lot of baked products, it sometimes can be hard to pick up the powder because of the process of actually like baking the powder down. But you get a lot of pigment from these, and I just love the colors so much. I feel like it's going to be a perfect summer palette too. It's just such a great palette, and the packaging is also gorgeous. And I love the mirror in here. It doesn't look that big, but it's one of those mirrors that like kind of shrinks down your face So when you're looking head on in the mirror, you can see like your whole face in the mirror. So I like that. I like that it's like travel friendly. And I just think this is such a gorgeous palette. I'm loving this. I'm so happy with this. Let me know if you guys have picked up anything else from the collection. I was a little hesitant about the glow letters, I think they were called. I just figured I already had a bronzer in here, but I did hear some good reviews on those. And then the lip shades too. There was 2 pretty red shades and then another nude. So yeah, I'm curious to see if you guys have tried any of those out. But yeah, I've been loving those products so much. I've only had them for like 4 or 5 days, but I had to include them in this video, but they've just been such a favorite for me, so I wanted to share that with you guys. And then next up, I have this like kind of fancy pants lip balm right here, but this is by Emile Cordon, I think is how you say it. This is from a New York boutique. They sent this out to me. I have to be honest, this is really pricey, and I don't know if I would spend above $40 on a lip balm. This is $42, I think this retails for. But if you're looking for a luxurious gift for somebody, or if you just want to treat yourself, oh my gosh, this is a good lip balm. It just, first of all, it looks so pretty on your nightstand. It's like, I'm all about something that you can like incorporate into your decor. Is that weird? I don't know. Does anybody else do that? But yeah, I just think it looks so pretty. And the scent is a coconut scent. It's white coconut cake. It smells like amazing, it tastes amazing, and it just makes my lips super smooth. I love it as a lip mask at night. I do wish it was a little bit more occlusive. I feel like it's super emollient, so it goes on like really silky and like butter. It feels so good on the lips, but I feel like I get a little bit more, maybe more moisturization from my Bite Beauty lip mask, but this just feels so good on the lips, and it does like treat any peeling or flaking I have. So yeah, this is just like a really fancy product, and it's just fun to have. It comes with a little spatula too, so I love that as well. And yeah, it's nice glass packaging, and I just thought it was like super fun and fancy. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And then I have a skincare item I wanted to talk about. So this is by Sunday Riley. This is their Blue Moon Cleansing Balm. Oh my gosh, this has been such an essential for me in my skincare routine. I've been using this maybe like 4 times a week if I'm using like heavy makeup, but this does such a great job with just like exfoliating the skin and just removing like any dead skin cells from the surface of your skin. This has blue tansy in here, which I learned from Penny from Penn Smith Skincare. When we did that collab video, we were talking about the products we liked, and I mentioned this cleansing balm, and she's like, oh my gosh, yes, that has blue tansy in it. Blue tansy is so good for your skin. That is a great balm, and she has some great skincare advice. She's a certified esthetician, so she definitely knows what she's talking about. But blue tansy is actually a Moroccan chamomile, so it can be really like soothing and calming on the skin, and this just feels so good going onto the skin. It's just like an experience. And I love that it has, first of all, it's obviously a balm, but it has some like granules in here as well, and they're not like those harsh granules. They kind of dissolve down nicely onto your skin. It's not that like St. Ives apricot scrub that is so bad for your skin. I used to use that a ton, and thinking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, it almost hurt when I was using this. But this is like nice and gentle, and my face just feels super soft after using this. I remember the first time I used this, the next day my face just felt so smooth and soft, and I was trying to think back to what I used the night before. I'm like, did I use a new moisturizer? I'm like, no, it was that cleansing balm I used. It's so good. It just like really does a great job at exfoliating, but it's not, it doesn't over exfoliate your face. It doesn't cause any redness, and it's just super soothing on the skin, and it really just gets like any extra remnants of makeup that is difficult to get off with a regular cleanser. It's great for a double cleanse, or even just on its own. I feel like it does a great job. So I've been loving this so much. And I got this from the Blue Ava website. Sorry guys, too much Blue Tansy talk. Hello Ava is the website, not Blue Ava. They sent it out to me when I was working with them. This was back in November. I still have my discount code with them. If you use Lauren30, you can get 30% off like huge name brands like Sunday Riley, Drunk Elephant, Kate Somerville, but they're a personalized skincare company. You work with a certified esthetician, and it's just a really fun experience. I did post a video about it before, so if you guys want more information on the company, I'll leave that down below. But yeah, this is just one of my favorite products, and I'm just so glad I got this. I'm just such a fan. Oh, and then I wanted to talk about these leggings I got. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm always on the hunt for that perfect pair of leggings, and I don't know why. They're always so hard to find. I have some specifications. I just want them to be not see-through. That would be nice. I don't want people to be able to see my underwear through them. I don't want them to cut off my hip circulation. I don't want them to be like bunchy, and I don't want them to sit like too high or too low. But I have found almost the perfect pair. This is missing a few things for me, but I have really been loving these. But these are by the brand Pact. They are made from organic cotton. I got these on Octoly's Free Store, and I have just been loving these. First of all, they're the perfect length. They're like dark black. They're not see-through. They're made from organic cotton, but they still have some stretch to them, and they don't shrink in the dryer. They're tight, but not too tight. The waistband is nice. It's like kind of thick and it doesn't sit too high or too low. It just kind of like, it sucks everything in at your hips, but it doesn't like cut things off and give you a muffin top. They're just really comfy. The only thing with these, I feel like lint sticks to them pretty easily. I don't know why it's so hard to find a pair of leggings that lint doesn't stick to. A lot of people have been telling me to try the Lulu leggings. Let me know if you guys have tried that brand. Every time I look at that website, I'm like, do I really want to spend $70 on a legging? Is it worth it? But let me know if you guys have tried them, because maybe that's my next step. But I love the comfort and feel of these, and I love the look, and yeah, they're just super comfy. And the price isn't bad either. I want to say they're in the $20-something range. You can get these on Zappos, and yeah, I'm just so glad I found these. They're just really super soft, and yeah, I was excited about these leggings, so I just wanted to share. And then I wanted to talk about some jewelry that I've been loving. So I got these earrings from my sweet husband on Christmas. He knows me well. These earrings are by Jewel Smith. They are a boutique out in Venice Beach, California, and they have the cutest like dainty gold pieces. They're so my style. They're just really simple yet unique, and I just love these earrings because they're super lightweight. I feel like you can dress them up or they can be like super casual, and I just think they're so fun and pretty. So yeah, I love these earrings. And then this watch and bracelet combo I've been obsessed with. I posted this on my Instagram stories recently, but this is by Peachbox is the company. The brand name of the watch is Mark Bale, and they offered to send me out some pieces, and I have to be honest, when I saw the pieces online, they looked gorgeous. They were completely my style, but I don't know, they were pretty pricey. I'm like, I don't know, do they really match the price? But when I opened these two pieces up, I was like super impressed by the quality, and the two pieces were just gorgeous. But I just thought both of these, the bracelet and the watch, just go so well together. And yeah, everything just, I don't know, it just looks so fancy, and I just love the watch. It has like a really pretty like mesh band, and just like the earrings, they could be like dressed up or dressed down. So these two pieces I've been loving, so really excited about that. And yeah, that's the jewelry that I've been loving. And then next up, let's talk about Haircare. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand before. I feel like they're big on Instagram, but this is a personalized hair care brand by the brand Per Se. They are based out of New York, but their developers are from Paris, and the whole experience with them was super fun. You take a hair quiz, and basically they ask, you know, is your hair type dry? Is it oily? Do you struggle with flakiness? Is your hair like really thick and coarse? You get to pick out the scent you want, and it was just a really fun thing because I always struggle. I feel like I always talk about this in my empties videos because I still have yet to find the perfect conditioner. My hair is super dry, super thick and coarse, and it just soaks up products, so I'm always looking for the next best thing. But they sent me out, so it comes with a hair mask. I got the Scalp Restore Treat and Repair Hair Care Mask. I got this because I said I can have a flaky scalp, especially now in the winter time. And this whole concept was pretty cool because you actually, I've never seen this before, but you put it on your scalp before you shampoo, you let it sink in, and then you use their shampoo and then just wash everything out. And I was a little hesitant at first because I thought this would make my scalp just greasy, but it actually didn't. It just hydrates my scalp without making my strands greasy. It took away all of my flakes, so I'm super happy with this. The only thing, so their conditioner, I already wrote to the company. I told them this conditioner was just not enough for my thick, coarse hair, and they were so super sweet. They said they're going to reformulate another conditioner for me. So their customer service is awesome. If you're not happy with the formulation you get, they'll be happy to send you out a new formulation free of charge. But the conditioner, this is kind of getting into the fails portion of the video. I don't know, it just soaked up into my hair way too fast. It didn't leave enough like slip and silkiness in my hair. And I just felt like my hair was a little bit more difficult to brush, and my hair wasn't as shiny as I hoped with this. So like I said, I wrote the company, they're going to reformulate me something new. They told me that there's water-soluble silicones in here, so maybe I'm wondering if that's why I'm not getting like the silky emollient feel from this. But I later found out from the company their conditioners either lack silicone Or if you have thicker, coarser hair, they'll add silicone, but they're the water-soluble silicones. So I'm wondering if, I don't know, maybe I like the heavy silicones in my conditioners, because this just was like a little on the thin side for me, and like I said, I just didn't get that silky feel. But if you are on the thinner side with your hair and you struggle with finding products that don't weigh your hair down, or you end up with a lot of residue in your hair, maybe give this a try, because I don't know, it's definitely a thinner conditioner, but for me, I just feel like I need something a little bit heavier. So I'll keep you guys posted on the new formulation, how it works for me. The customer service was awesome, and it was just a really fun experience. And oh, if you're gonna pick a scent, oh my gosh, the fruity scent, the tropical fragrance is so good. It smells like coconut, pineapple goodness. It just is like so nice and fruity, and it actually lingers in your hair. So I was really happy with the scent, and yeah, it was just a fun experience, but I'll keep you guys updated on that conditioner. Okay, and then getting into two other fails. So this first product I kind of touched on in the Truthful YouTuber tag video. I posted a couple videos back, but this is by Glow Recipe. This is their Avocado Melt Sleeping Mask. And I was so excited to pick this up because I'm such a huge fan of the watermelon sleeping mask. I love the brightness and the exfoliation I get from that, but I don't know, I always like craved a little bit more hydration. So I thought this would be like the answer to that. I thought I would get like a nice creamy moisturization. I would wake up with like smooth, supple skin. Not quite the case for me. As soon as I applied this left my skin like burning. I got this strong tingling feeling, and not that like good tingle feeling that you get from like the Drunk Elephant baby facial. This was like too strong. I wanted to wash it off right away. It just felt really uncomfortable, and I could see in the mirror that I was already getting like some redness around the mask. And when I washed this off, my skin was so red and irritated, and it was also like raised and swollen almost like rashy looking. It did like dissipate within like maybe like an hour. It wasn't as red, and I woke up the next day and my skin was fine. But I don't know what I was allergic to in this mask, but I definitely had some kind of weird reaction to it. My skin isn't usually on the sensitive side, and like I said, I can tolerate the Drunk Elephant baby facial. I use good genes, so I don't know what the heck was in this. I wrote the company, and they said that it could have been the Manuka honey or the PHA acid in here. So I don't know. Next time anything with those ingredients, I'll make sure I do a patch test. And I looked on Sephora's website, and a lot of the reviews, they were very mixed. A lot of them were 4-star reviews. People loved it, but a lot of people did get the same reaction I did. So if you're gonna try this out, definitely patch test it first. I can't even say this is a bad product because I just had a bad reaction to it, but just be careful when you try this. Like I said, a lot of people said this really worked for them, but yeah, not so much for me. I'll definitely be returning this. And then the last product, this is the product that a lot of you might be a little surprised by, but this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. And I don't even want to say this is a fail. I think just more of a disappointment. I still use it, but it just, I don't know, it kind of underwhelmed me. So when you swatch it, it kind of comes off more of a clear gloss on my skin tone. Like, I don't know, in the light it's slightly pink, but on my lips, I don't know, it just looks like a clear gloss with like a hint of pink. When I saw this applied on Rihanna's lips, she looked like a pink shimmering goddess. Her lips looked amazing. So maybe it's just because I don't have the right tone in my lips. If you have more of like a pinky toned undertone, this could look gorgeous. But on me, it was more like a clear gloss with some glitter and maybe like a pinky undertone. I just was hoping for more of like a bright pink shimmer. So like it's pretty, but I don't know, for an $18 lip gloss, I just didn't think it was worth it. Now this looks really pretty over certain lipsticks. I love it over Marc Jacobs Sonic Truth. It looks amazing, but on its own, I just feel like, I don't know, it's a little underwhelming. I'll show you guys how it looks over this Becca lipstick. It's really pretty and shiny. I just hoped it was like just a little bit more pink on its own, I guess. Not what I expected. I just wanted to make my lips look like Rihanna's, and they just don't. So, like I said, I like it as a lip topper. I'll continue to use this, but I was just a little underwhelmed by this Fenty Gloss Bomb. Let me know if you guys have tried any of the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I know everybody raves about the peach one, so maybe I have to pick that one up. But yeah, let me know, and I'd love to hear your favorites for the month as well. What were your favorite products? Did you have any fails for the month? I'd love to hear from you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.